Hey you guys, welcome to my video of the Onkyo TX-NR636. I recently bought this receiver for my modern short speaker system, and in this video I want to show you guys some of the user interface from the Onkyo receiver. I will start up the receiver now, and as you can see, the boot takes a bit more time than most of the receivers out there. It takes more time than my last receiver, the Marantz SR5008. After it is booted up, I will show you guys the configuration screens and some of the features of this new receiver from Onkyo. As you can see, it takes some time to start up the HDMI board. It says now initializing, and it takes some seconds. This receiver is a nice 7.2 receiver from Onkyo. It has also the possibility to use Dolby Atmos. It's the latest system from Dolby Laboratories. Okay, it's booted. As you can see, there are some apps on the receiver from TuneIn, Spotify, Deezer. Most of the regular music systems that you can use from internet. It also has a dlna player for if you have, for example, a Plex server like I do, and also Pandora, OPO. Okay. For the people that use the Onkyo for a longer time, the normal Spotify app is not available anymore. They replaced it with the latest firmware with Spotify Connect. I will start an audio song now from my MacBook Pro to show you guys how the Connect works. I will connect now to the Spotify Connect. It's now connecting. Okay, as you can see, it's recognizing the receiver, and I can start a song. As you can see, I started rolling in the deep from Adele. The nice thing is you can also see the title of the song and the album art. Okay, let's go back. I will also show you guys the dlna server. As you can see, it shows my Plex Media server that I'm running on my home theater PC. In this example, the i5 I have. I can browse it. I can browse to my movies, my TV shows, everything. It works pretty brilliant. My Plex server can transcode live, so I can see all my videos directly on my receiver from Onkyo. Okay, let's go to the settings. Most of you guys will have a receiver for yourself. This one is also delivered with a microphone to set up your speaker configuration. It's quite simple actually. They discarded the Odyssey system because of the Dolby Atmos processing. It was a budget receiver, and because of that the power of the processor was not powerful enough to put them in both, so they chose to use the Dolby Atmos. It's quite basically, it uses the microphone to determine the distance from the speakers to the microphone at the listening area. You can also change the monitor output, HDMI settings, all those kind of stuff. At this screen you can see all the speaker settings. It goes from the type of speakers you have. As you can see in my receiver, the Dolby enabled speakers are enabled. They are placed above my normal front speakers, so I can hear the height speakers also. You can also configure the crossover with a subwoofer. As you can see, I've configured it differently from my front speakers, my surround speakers, with the height speakers. In my case, the height speakers don't go as low as my normal speakers, so that explains why I did this. As you can see, you can also change manually the distance from your speakers to the listening area. These are the values that my microphone picked up automatically, and I've checked it with my own meter, and it's pretty precise. It's not really precise. It's not like the subwoofer is about 3 meters and 10 centimeters away from my listening area, and it says 3.18, so it's only a few centimeters. That's not good. You can also change the volume of every channel. In my example, I've changed the center to be a bit louder so I can hear the voices more clearly. There are some other audio settings. You can change the loudness management, the center spread, to change the audio from your center. As you can see, you can also turn off the room calibration if you like. Some people want to configure it themselves. I would suggest that you use the auto setup and change the settings to your own wishes after doing that, so you have a good starting point to begin with. You can also change the acoustic settings for every single output. This can be nice because some outputs need other requirements than others. For example, my stereo had other settings, in my case the direct audio instead of the stereo. I think that gives a better audio. The firmware updates are upgradable by the internet. It's quite easy. It took some time to get the latest update. I think it was busy for 1/2 an hour. So if you're gonna do that, make some time for it and check your new Dolby Atmos system. The Atmos system is only available if you use the latest firmware from Onkyo. This is the best feature of the receiver, I guess, because it's quite brilliant at this price point. Most of the receivers have a price like 700 euros to have Dolby Atmos. This one is 300 euros and it can get to 5.2.2, so you can use 5 surround speakers, 2 subwoofers and 2 Dolby Atmos speakers. You can choose to use the enabled Atmos speakers like I have, but you can also use top middle speakers, so you have speakers above you. The best choice is to look at your room and look what you want, and both the options are quite good. I thought the Onkyo enabled speakers would be not that good, but I got them for free from Onkyo and they are actually pretty great. The sound quality is not the best I've ever heard, but the effects are great. I can hear it quite good if you have a nice surface at your ceiling. Thank you for watching, guys, and hopefully you enjoyed it. If you have any questions, you can ask them on my YouTube channel. Bye bye.